So nice to see you. So nice to talk to you. Thank you very much for joining me here today. It's really great. Now let me see. Let me see who is joining us here so far. Anne, thank you. I will read the comment. Right. If any of you would like to join us, this is in regards to Anne comment. Please do that through the website, or you can also join us on Patreon. Linda will be dropping both links during this live, so that you can help us if you wish. So I really appreciate it. Well, I told you yesterday that I was gonna have 2 days ago that I was gonna have a second live session to talk to you a little bit about what we are experiencing here at the moment. As you are all aware, and the world is now in a trade war, and regardless of where you are, in which side of the aisle are you, I want to make this video to talk to you equally. Doesn't matter if you're in the right or in the left. We are all affected already the same. We'll be making a normal video tomorrow, but I wanted to discuss my feelings and see if I can convey what we're going through here at the moment. Now, when we started Let's Adopt about 16 years ago or 17 years ago, the idea was to have an organization that rescued animals everywhere. We began in Turkey. We began having local groups, local cells, in a way, networks of people that were rescuing under the same brand and the same principles. We quickly expanded from Turkey to Europe, to multiple countries in Europe, to the UK, to France, to Bulgaria, Romania. And then we went and we started rescuing in Asia as well, and of course the Americas. Now, the reason we did it like this is because I was always convinced that there were never borders, that there was no such a thing as Turkish dogs or Spanish dogs or Greek dogs, that we were all together on this, that the animals were all affected by the same problems, that these problems were practically always caused by humans, and that we could do something about it if we organize ourselves, if we started rescuing, if we started inspiring people to do the same, and we would build communities. Now, there was always a feeling of there are no borders. Dogs have no nationalities, and the problems are the same. So are the solutions. Immediately, I realized that this was a little bit gullible, because there were borders, because there were Greek dogs and Spanish dogs, and they were treated different by the law, and that there were a lot of issues complicating rescue, and all these issues were always man-made, caused by people. So that was my naivete. But deep inside, there was always this feeling of globality, like this is a global problem. And I'm sure you all experience the same things, the same feelings anywhere you are. So I think I was right. This is why what is going on at the moment is so against what we stand for. We built a global organization. We built an international network where everyone is the same, where every friend and every donor, no matter where you are, we're all family, we're friends, where we don't treat anybody differently just because of the nationality or the race or the creed. And this is a fact. It's not just in our founding papers. That's actually how it is. So what is going on at the moment is so shocking to me, so shocking to all of us here, because what's going on is based on the principles of isolation, of we are different than everyone else, therefore we deserve more. And that's so wrong. It shouldn't be like this. Now, this position is already costing the world greatly. I don't know if if you're in the States, for example, maybe you're a retiree, you're in fixed income, you have a 401k, so you know the cost that this is costing you already. And over here is the same. Because the world is global, because we are all, touched by the same trends, because everything is interconnected, because the stock exchange in the US affects the stock exchange in Japan and affects the one in Europe and Madrid and everywhere, and because the prices of everything are interconnected. So suddenly, again, for no fault of our own, we found ourselves in a very messy situation. And I tell you, I call this video and say we were not ready for this. Now, a few years ago, when COVID started, I think I made a similar video. We were not ready for this. Nobody was. For years, there had been warnings that a pandemic, a plague will be coming at some point, and it will spread around the world really quickly. And it happened, and nobody was ready for it. And the world paralyzed, and we were all, we all suffered for this. Now, what is happening this time is exactly the same. If you ask me about a year ago, something like this could be happening now, I would say it's impossible, because the world has been built and set around a set of rules, and those rules are not going to change. We're not going to start fighting each other. We're not going to start, trade wars. Where are we in the 18th century? No, it's not going to happen again. My kids are going to inherit a better world, and that's what I had in mind when I had them. We will be moving forward. No 20 years, or actually 20 years, 70 years backwards in one single swipe of a pen. Now, we are feeling this already. I cannot give you the precise numbers yet, but I probably will tell them to you in a few days once we have made our counting. But a large percentage of people, of donors, are already leaving because they are afraid, because there are uncertainties, because nobody knows what's going to happen, and that's human nature. We don't like uncertainty. We want to know what's going to happen. We want to be able to predict where are we going. And as it has happened in other cases, the first casualties of this are charities. It all started a few months ago. 2 months ago. There was a huge cutoff of charitable funds around the world. You know that what happened. And now, with this thing happening right now, it's much worse. It's much worse. There's a fear that prices are going to go up so much that some people feel that they're not even going to have the basics. I actually don't think it's going to be so bad, but we very likely we are about to go through a very difficult time. But it's so crazy. Nobody's ready for this. No country was expecting this, and now we are all feeling it. Now we are feeling it. It's not like whether it could happen or it's not going to happen. Come on. We all expect that in the same way that we can travel freely, we're going to be able to trade freely, and that we're all in the same boat. Well, turns out that no. Turns out that some people feel that they're in a different boat than everyone else. Their boat should be bigger, faster, and better. And here we are. The world is sunk into uncertainty. I speak to friends of mine and I tell them what they think. Everybody thinks differently, but even those that had faith until just a few days ago, they now stay silent. They don't know what to say. It's like, oh shit, what have we done? As I said, I was going to keep this apolitical or apolitical. no talking, I'm gonna just keep it straight to the point and factual. But the fact is that this organization, ourselves, the only thing we do is rescuing cats and dogs. Now we find ourselves in the middle of a storm that is affecting everyone, every sector. Well, not every sector though, but it's affecting ours big time, because we are depending on the overall feeling of certainty, of safety, or let's do something for the world. A few days ago, I made a post on our Patreon page, and I think I made it public for everybody to read. And I ask people, do not abandon us, because what is going to happen, if it happens, it might be really, really ugly. So I ask people not to abandon us at this time. You all replied, we won't abandon you. A few years ago, when COVID happens, I made a similar post and I made a similar video. And you told us that you will not abandon us, and you didn't. And because of this, we're here. And because of this, we've had now 3 years, 4 years, 3 years of rescue, of life-saving operations, and of a struggle, because it looks like this cause will always struggle. This is not the most popular cause in the world. It's not the most fashionable one as well. If we were selling luxury bags, I'm sure we will all be millionaires, but we are not selling luxury bags. We're just offering the opportunity to people to help us save a dog or a cat, one after another one. And that's the beauty of this organization. It's the fact that we let you buy in. We let you be part of the whole thing. And this is why it has created such beautiful following and community and so much loyalty. So just wanted to sit down with you to let you know that you're not alone. We're all in the same boat. We certainly are here. That at the moment we don't really know what's going to happen, and we don't really know what to think of all of this, especially because it might actually stop in a second. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a very difficult time for a while, and I'm just hoping that you will remain here with us. You will remain loyal. You will remain connected to our cause. We will continue saving lives. We might have to stop saving lives for a while in order to reduce our vet bills completely. We did this in COVID, and this made us survive. But if we do this, it's really difficult, because in a way we're betraying our charter. I wish we had a couple of billionaires. It doesn't have to be billionaires, but I wish we had someone who say, okay, look, we're going to help you. But that magical person doesn't exist, at least for us. This is not an organization that searches for an investor. There's nothing to invest in. Somebody told me the other day, well, you should find an investor. I said, well, investor for what? Investor for paying vet bills? What kind of investment is this? You don't know what an investment is. An investment is when somebody puts the money and gets money in return, or something of value. And over here, the only thing of value that we can offer you is the satisfaction of having saved a life. Is to go to bed every night thinking, you know what? I'm part of something that is beautiful and that is bigger than myself. So there's no investors coming to rescue us. Only you can do it. So just some reflections. Tomorrow there will be another video. Tomorrow there will be a video where I go deeply into some of the causes and the way it's affecting us. But for now, I just wanted to have a little monologue. I'm not even able to read the comments, mainly because I don't see them. I had to wear my glasses, and I didn't want to wear my glasses today for this. I'll leave it for another day. But yeah, it's very scary, and it's so crazy. I mean, how do we get to this point? How did we get to this point as individuals? What happened? Anyway, it looks like we're all in the same boat. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where, it's like in the pandemics, COVID. Well, no, it affected everybody, left, right, center, north, south. We were all affected by this. It looks like now, this time, and this one is man-made, we will all be affected for the same. Some people, of course, it won't be so painful, but others will struggle. And it was not necessary. Anyway, guys, Linda's gonna drop the link. That is our donation link. We're here rescuing dogs and cats, saving animals, creating hope, giving hope to thousands of lives, thousands of families that have adopted our animals over the years and whose lives have changed. Is this a project worth supporting? I don't know. You tell me. Please donate. And if you donate, just leave a note saying, I donated. I'm with you. And I will be really, really, really happy and very grateful. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Or actually, no, let me see if I can read a comment. Okay, great. Oh my God, yeah. Serendipity girl, thank you very much. Thank you for this. I'm trying to read. Thank you, Emma. Thank you very much. Patty, USA in trouble? No. Patty Harwood, USA is not more or less in trouble than everyone else. We're all in the same boat. It's not happening to you only. It's happening to all of us. I'm in Spain, I'm in Europe. It doesn't matter, we're here, we're in the same boat. We're all in trouble. Now, the people that rule the world, sad as it is to say, maybe they should think about it. Maybe they should think about it and say, whoa, my God, even those that support us are struggling. What are we doing? But anyway, I guess that is part of the plan. Okay, lots of love. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Don't miss tomorrow's video. It's going to be much better than this one. Ciao, ciao.